Hey everybody, it's Racer PS2 and Electronics Repair here. I haven't done a no power in a while, so make sure to like and subscribe. This is a 39001, my favorite, with an AU serial code, which is going to have to be changed. See, look at the top on this sucker. She's bowed. Right there, she's bowed. Another eBay special. And it's pretty dirty. Like I said, there is no power. I've already verified it, I'll show you. No red light. I'm hoping it's a Delta power supply. I have the parts for those in stock. I always have the Delta power supply ones in stock. And yes, the power cord's plugged in. See? Womp womp. No power. But I will be changing the top on this. I do not sell them like that. That looks like somebody took some heat to it or something happened. I've never seen a PlayStation 2 case bowed like that. That's sad. I have parts cases I usually, when I part out consoles, I keep them. But like I said, we'll rip her apart the PS2 and electronics repair way, and it didn't come with an expansion bay cover either. That sucks. Those suckers, if you lose them, you go on eBay, man, they want $10, $15, $20 a piece of them suckers. You'll be lucky you find them for $10. I don't sell them without the expansion bay covers. It's for cooling. It's for cooling purposes. Like I said, I'm gonna get the screws out of this thing. You guys don't need to see this. I'm getting screws out of this thing, and I'll be right back. We're back for a quick second, folks. Just want to show you that it hasn't been opened, or maybe was sent to a Sony service center at one time. Let's void that warranty, huh? I hate taking off the warranty stickers. But let me get this warranty sticker off, and I'll get this assembled, and I'll be right back. We're back, folks. Oh, look. It's a 1-468-634-11. And it's an ADP 75 EPB. It's that good old pesky Delta power supply. We all know what goes wrong with these, don't we, guys? Optocoupler cap. Optocoupler cap. Go ahead and get this out and see if I can prop you up so I can actually show you how I fix these on a video today. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? To show you that I'm not pulling smoke up people's butts. I don't swap these out. Some of these you'll get, and that's all I'm going to tell you right now. It's always on the 12-volt side on these. Never the 120 side. Let me get this off and let me get the board out, and I'm going to get my stuff out, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Look how dusty this thing is. I'll clean her out. This is going in a new shell, so. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm going to put this in a new shell. I have a couple. It's not like it's going to cost me $39.95 to get a new shell, so. It's going to change the serial number on it. I could probably try to find an AU serial code, see if I have one of the AU serial code on it. But anyways, let's fix this power supply so I can get it back in here and see if we got power. Let's get the soldering equipment out and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, folks. I'm going to show you how I fix these. You're actually going to see me solder today. Get this out for you quickly. This gets hot. I usually use the tweezers. So you're not reusing the old one, it doesn't matter. Hold on, let me go get a tweezers. That's how I usually like to pry them out. I like to use these. Or if you really want to, you can just twist it off, take the legs out. Getting under these are a pain in the bum. I know I should use solder wick and all that, but this is faster for me. Pry tool would be good. No, I'm just going to twist it off and get the legs out. I know where pin 1 is on these. I've done 100 of them. It's for people that know where they're doing. These legs do break off relatively easy. You're not going to ruin the board doing this. You're just going to break the legs off. Then you can grab it with the tweezers. And yank the leg out. There's one. And then you can clean out your hole. You can find equivalent. Oops. Apparently number two came out. You can find equivalent one of these on Mouser if you've got the data sheet. Because you can't find these anymore. So It's a Mitsubishi optocoupler. Come on. Mitsubishi doesn't make these anymore. They're obsolete. Here's another one. And clean out the hole. This is the fastest way to remove ICs off a power board without messing up the traces. A little bit of flux and a little patience. There's the other one. Oops. Yeah, don't knock that off. I grabbed it by here, don't do that. These all have a dot on them. I don't know if it's going to focus enough to see that dot. There's the dot. Dot is always pin 1 on these. Like I said, you can get these on Mouser. Well, it's going to change C3 cap like I always do. And then we'll see if it lights up on the test rig. See if we get 12 volts on pin 1 and pin 4. Yeah, you heard me right. Pin 1 and pin 4. You don't want to bridge these either. So just did right there. We'll fix it. Don't want a solder bridge. Just like I just did right there. Come on. Now let's have a little blob. It's a big blob. There we go. Fit it. Like I say at work, fist it. See the soldering right there? It's all soldered in. If I can find out where the heck I'm at. There it is. R21 through R56 and R54. There's that. And we're going to go ahead and get the cap out of here. This one's a 33 microfarad, 35 volt. I wanted to replace with a 33 microfarad, 35 volt. And yes, you can put caps in backwards. I've seen people do it. So our negative side's going to be this way. done so many of these. It's not even funny anymore. There it goes. Most of these are leaking most of the time too. I'm rambling on here, but so I'm going to show you guys. I do fix these, I don't replace them. Let's go ahead and put this back in circuit. Find your negative. Like I said, the negative goes that way. Negative's on this side. So I usually cut out and cut in because, like I said, this is already almost a 20-minute video trying to fix the power supply. So a little flux on there. All you flux fans. This helps with the flow of solder. I'm surprised on this one I didn't rip a trace off. Some boards get so old. They don't take to repairing very well. Alright, let me get these little waggies off. And we'll test it right in front of you and see if we got any voltage. Yeah, I know I should have a Dykes right now, I don't have one. Let's see if we got any power on this thing at 12 volts. If I don't, then you guys can call me a liar right on in the comment section. The gaming store killed one of their PlayStations because it had no power. They took all the parts out of it. Instead of calling me and asking what caused no power, and I probably would have told them what kind of power supply I got. I have that one sitting in my closet right now. I do have a board in there that has no video. I tried resetting the video on it. That's not the issue. I'm thinking it's the resistors on the board, resistor ICs. I might take them off a working a donor board that I know had video at the time. See if that's the issue. But that would be a separate video. We're in the here, we're in the now. We're going to test this right now. So meter set up here and see if I got 12 volts. Do not touch these when these are live. If you want a shock, you'll see what 120 volts feels like. That's my disclaimer. Don't touch them when they're live. There it is. I'm going to show you right now on the voltmeter. Go ahead and swap you around. Negative 12.05. We had nothing before. This is a different type of optocoupler. It's a light-on optocoupler, but that's why it's going down slower, because it doesn't have a 200 millivolt release, quick release like the old ones did. Don't mind it being negative. I have it backwards. See, I'll switch it around for you so you can see it in a positive light here. So I guarantee you, we plug this into the PlayStation 2, it should work. Just want to show you guys I'm not sitting here swapping power supplies on you and saying, oh, it's this and this and that. No, I actually fixed my power supplies. I can tell you. So now I should say 1205 the right way. So we've got 0.6 more volts than we need. Like I said, it should go down faster than that, but I have a newer equivalent optocoupler in there. It's not the one like this. It's not the Debecia 2.241F. That's what this is. You can still get these from China, but most of the time they're faked. So I usually go on Mouser, because if you buy enough, you can get them for like 10-12 cents a piece, and that cap's about 25 cents. About 10, I don't know. I have to look it up and see what the radial 35 microfarad, 33 microfarad, 35 volts are going for. But let's just want to show you that I'm not lying on these power supplies. I know my first video was my very first video was the no power situation. That's the no power situation on these most of the time. It's an optocoupler and a cap. But like I said, I'll be right back. I just want to show you that I do solder and I do fix these. These are relatively easy power supply to fix if you have the parts. I'll be right back. Alright, we got it hooked up to the TV, folks. Let's see if she's got power now. There we go, now we got power. Does she got video? Yay, we've got video. Nice. Nice keys. Let's see if the board's any good. Oh, there's a disc in it. Bingo. Score. Never opened the thing. What disc is it? Oh, what is this? Skyband? I don't know what's in here, guys. We can open the drive and find out when I reset it. Hey, come here. Looks like we got Sly 2 Band of Thieves. We're not going to go ahead and play that, though. It looks like it was a DVD, too, so it read DVDs. Huh. That's funny. Usually after a while, them sitting like that with no power, the trays go crazy. So I'm going to run that one out and see if I can get it to go faster. I'll probably have to get the controller out so it doesn't sit there and say there's no controller. Sorry for me monkeying around. Should have been better prepared, I'm sorry. I just didn't think this no power was going to be an easy one. That's pretty sad when you got, oops, sorry about that. We're going to have to open it up just for that. I don't know. Uh-oh. This top is jammed up. Let's see if we can get the controller port to accept a controller here. It did. We're good. Of course you want to continue without saving. Why would we? That's good. She's reading DVDs. I told you guys I don't swap lasers unless I have to. You don't care. Yeah, it's gonna get a case swap. I'll clean it. Clean it off camera to keep this as short and sweet and to the point as possible.
U.S. Special Operations Command has been called up.
Yeah,
Central Intelligence.
Gonna go ahead and deploy. That's sweet, I got a free game. Every once in a while you'll buy one of these for 20 bucks or so and there's a free game in it. How good is the disc? I could use a little resurfacing though. Put that in my caseless discs over there on the shelf there. This thing looks like it was at a Sony service center at one time because the fan is very strong on this one. Yeah, fan is very strong on this one. It probably was refurbished by Sony at one time or got sent into Sony at one time.
Team, it's vital that you.
I always sent mine in, I'll tell you.
Commander?
We've got rumble.
Alright, team, you heard the lady. Let's lock it up and get moving.
Does it move?
Let's not forget that intel.
Yes, it does. We're going to go ahead and reset. I'm going to go ahead. Oops, sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and shove that right there. I want to run the tray in and out a couple times. Hopefully if I clean that out over time, it'll stop doing that. It's unfortunate this case has a bow in it. I'm going to put a CD-ROM in it. I told you, 4 Racing Trees is a really good place to if you want to have test for rumble. Yeah, I read it. Ooh. She should spin up. There it goes. Alright, now it's on the 39001s. It's either that power supply or the other one, the earlier revision of it. Which is a C3 thing. It's a 3006 cap. I usually replace the optocouplers on them too. Or if I really want to go haywire, replace all the caps on the 12 volt side. I'm going to start selling cap kits for these, I think. And see how it goes for repair kits. Or you just hit me up and I'll give you the, and I'll tell you what parts you're gonna need. We don't care about autosave right now.
Movie car chases. Car selected.
I'm surprised this laser still works from how dusty and how long it's probably been sitting. I just don't understand why there's a bow in the case. Nope, short revs. Go ahead and hit something. So she's off the ground. Anyway, enough of that jazz. I'm gonna go ahead and reset. Yeah, I won't replace the eject motor for them coming out a little slow. If they come out slow, like really slow, then I'll either replace the belt on it or put a whole motor in there entirely. It's never the belt most of the time. It's always that motor. I just picked up a PlayStation disc. I should probably grab a movie quick and we'll end this out. I just want to show you guys I actually do fix these. I don't tell you I cut out and go whatever. No, it takes me at least 10-15 minutes to fix those power supplies. There's a lot involved doing that.
Absorb the speed. Rage Racer.
But it's another Delta Revision B power supply with a bad optocoupler and cap. So that's usually what goes on with these particular ones. That was weird. Go ahead and reset that. The music should have came on right away. Yeah, this thing's got a good auto boot. Might have a little bit of a laser rot. I've had him failed right in front of me. Yeah, the disc is so scratched, it's a little messed up that this one doesn't want to read it.
Rage Racer.
Could be, I've had that happen too. That's why I always make sure my discs are clean. And there ain't no rings or anything like that. Yeah, that could be the ring on the disc. I might have to go get her surfaced. Resurfaced for this, I think it's the third time now.
Start your engines and let's get it on.
So.
3, 2, 1, go! The race is on. Show 'em what you've got. 3 laps to go.
Interesting, no audio track. Yeah, it's a disc. I'll have to get this one resurfaced. Let's see how bad it is. Yeah. It's pretty bad from those super slim incidences. Yeah. That is dustier in there. So I'll have to get that resurfaced and take it back to the game store because I'm going to make them resurface my discs. Let's go ahead and grab a DVD movie and we're going to go edit out at that. Like I said, thanks for watching, and just going to go ahead and put this one back together off camera and finish it up by putting a different case on it. So, probably give that laser a good cleaning too. I'll just do that one. Why not? There's some stuff out there saying boiling belts makes the thing come out faster and all that stuff. No. You can get belts to replace these. Or just take them out of a parts drive. That's what I do. I don't think she's reading DVDs though. Otherwise, it's gonna need a laser too. See if it can air it out. Nope, it's saying straight up no data. Yeah, no data. Alright. This won't read a DVD. I wonder if this is a 400R. So if it is, we're kind of screwed on that point. I don't have any. Let's find out what it is and I'll be right back. Alright folks, there's a great reveal. 3, 2, 1. Hornetsy! Hooray! So she's got a laser rod. So I technically swapped this into a whole entire new case and it'll be okay. So I'll go ahead and get one of my out of my parts stash here and we'll do a laser swap. Looks relatively clean in the drive, so let's see if we can get her to read a DVD. Yeah, this looks like this was probably at a Sony service center at one time because it's got the yellow photo phaser on it, and that was the last laser Sony was actually using. So the ones I have, excuse me, don't have that. They have a different one, but they still work the same. Let me get a laser out, and I'll be right back. All right, laser swap is complete. Go ahead and temporarily install the top so we can run it. It wants to cooperate. She spun. Run it through its paces again. Go ahead and run it through its paces again. Make sure it's running correctly. I don't want to use that one. I'm going to use SOCOM again. Like I said, I don't just say, okay, it's running, the games work. No, it's gotta go through every disc. And it's got auto boot. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't have to pull the top off this thing. It's working fine before. Now it's stuck on reading disk. We might have a bad board, folks. Unfortunately. Let's see if the laser diode's coming on. Oh, pop that all a little rough. Yeah, it's coming on. Why is it taking so long to read the disc, I wonder? I may have the screw down too far. And do a reset. Yep, I had the screw down a little too far. That happens. Just a minor tilt adjustment. Like I said, you gotta send them back exactly the way you found them. Otherwise you'd be sitting here and banging your head on all day. When I was stuck on reading disc, I knew what was going on. The tilt, see my hand, tilt was like, the laser's like this, it's gotta be like this. So I said about 1 to 1.5 turns, that's all I should have to turn it. Like I said, I run it through his paces again every time I put a new laser in, because that's the way you should do it. It's technically refurbished now. Try to clean it out. I got my PS3 back from Computer Booter. Go ahead and do some gameplay on that. Probably do that on a live stream. So stay tuned for updates.
U.S. Special Operations Command has been called.
Yep, she stopped like she's supposed to, so that's a good sign. Yeah, SOCOM 2 will stop in the drive. There it goes.
Team, it's Commander.
Alright, team.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and reset.
Let's lock it up and...
And put a CD-ROM in, make sure that still works. See, all the older ones will check for a CD-ROM first. It's kind of weird. And I'll check for a PlayStation disc first. It's really weird. Whoop. Sorry for making this a little long, but sometimes you get to the point where it's like, oh, it needs a laser. So this one does work if you just want to play games. That's not what we're all about here at Racer PS2 and Electronics Repair. It's got to fully function. I don't care if you're not going to put a DVD in it the rest of its life. At least I know when I fixed it, it went out with DVD capability. I use my backwards compatible PS3 3 now more than I use anything now. I'm really thinking about giving that one away on a giveaway.
Single player. Ford company.
It's already set up with free McBoot and everything. It's even got a hard drive in it. With a network adapter, excuse me. It won't come with any cables or anything. I think that's what we're going to do for a giveaway. Ooh, I got a super start. Yeah, I don't know how to drive with one hand, guys. Man, this thing's running all over the floor. We're gonna have to reset. This race coming out a little better now since it's been powered up for a while. Let's see if it screws up on sorry for the camera. See if it screws up on the audio on this now. This one first checked for CD. Yes, there's a way to actually calibrate these with Sony system software. I don't have it. And you have to do an RS-232 connection onto the board itself through the Mechacon. Computer Booter does that. I don't. As long as you send them back right, you shouldn't have that issue.
Absorb the speed and power.
Oh, the race is on.
Rage Racer.
See? That should always come on. They glitched out. That tells you that laser was going bad, folks. Wasn't tracking correctly.
Racers, start your engines and let's.
It's the matter that thing's got a little bit of a ring in it. It just don't play the disc right.
3, 2, 1, go!
See, there you go.
The race is on. Show 'em what you got.
Let's see if it'll play a DVD now. This is a new old stock laser. You can't get the 400Cs anymore. I'm just letting you know. If you find a good spot that's got them, grab a crap ton of them, because if you go to eCompass or call Sony, they will tell you that that laser is NLA. No longer available. I'll do season 1, disc 1 of the Turtles. Crap. So I don't like having the cover off of these. If the disc tray is a little touchy, it'll kick it out. There it goes. My theory is still sound, folks. My theory is still sound. And go ahead and select a random episode. There you have it, folks. This one needed a laser and a power supply repair. I'm going to go ahead and put a different case on this and keep the bottom part. The top part's kind of screwed, so the top is bad. So we'll go ahead and let the video there, and I hope guys keep you guys in the next one. I try to make them long repairs. I just want to show you that I do fix these power supplies all the time. It's not just oh, we'll be right back, and I go and take one out of the closet quick and say what it is. No, I don't do that on these. These ones actually do get fixed. Every power supply I do it. Try to do the best I can to repair them. If I'm not, I always have a spare or a backup just in case, so I can test the system. Because then I'll just go buy a Chinese power supply for these particular consoles because it's sometimes cheaper. But when I can fix it for less than 20 cents, you heard me right, folks, less than 20 cents for those components, or 20 cents when I bought them. I paid 13 cents a piece for the optocouplers, and I paid probably, I don't know, 15, 20 cents a piece for those caps. So, like I said, bye-bye for now, and hopefully we'll get you on the next one.